A quick question for you. What does the Baseball Hall of Fame, the Oscars, and the Nobel Prize have to do with your wealth management? Hi, I'm Nate Krampe. On the surface, the answer would seem like they have nothing in common. They are different industries, different ideals, and are not even financial in nature. Yet there is something very important about each of these areas that will affect your wealth management plan. 13 years ago, the same year I began my practice, the book Freakonomics by Stephen Levitt and Stephen Dubner was published. Their research found something fascinating among baseball, more specifically, the players who were inducted into the Hall of Fame. They looked at other data as well and found something very interesting about Nobel laureates. And more recently, they found the same fascinating events happening among Oscar nominees. What did they find so fascinating? Longevity. They found, after looking at all the statistics, that the Baseball Hall of Fame inductees, Oscar winners, and Nobel laureates seem to outlive their peers. That's great news. They live longer. Now, what does that have to do with your wealth plan? There's something else they found interesting as well. They found a reason why people who are not in the Baseball Hall of Fame or Oscar winner or Nobel laureate were living longer as well. In fact, you have the very tools at your fingertips today to increase your longevity. This is a fixed source of income. Having a fixed income stream in retirement has been statistically proven to increase your lifespan. When it comes to your wealth plan in retirement, removing the unneeded stress, worry about money, it will all have a positive impact on your wealth, so much so, on average, you will live longer. What that means is now is a great time to make sure that your wealth management plan is going to accommodate those newfound years that you have in retirement. Now, I call this your probability of retirement success. Now, I know that I have a baby face and I look like I just graduated high school. What would I know about retirement? I've had the pleasure of working in wealth management for almost 13 years and work with some of the brightest financial minds around the country. Retirement is a product of planning. Follow the link and sign up for our second opinion service. We will go through the 4 key areas to improve your probability of success. Wealth enhancement focuses on the correct investments and tax mitigation. Wealth transfer focuses on making sure your assets are going to the intended places with the least amount of tax owed. Wealth protection makes sure that the assets aren't unjustly taken. And the last area is charitable gifting. So what does the Baseball Hall of Fame, the Oscars, Nobel Prize laureates, and you have to do with wealth management? Simple. Plan for a great long life. Take care. We'll see you soon.